Welcome to our channel. My name is Angie and this is Angie's DIY. Let's jump right in with project number 1. Project number 1 was a fail. Okay, I wanted to do the image transfer on this, but I did not have the Mod Podge, so I was using my polyacrylic, which I do for decoupaging all the time and never have any problems with it. But I did not print my letters in a mirror. I did it that way. So you're supposed to do it in the mirror image, and then when it dries, you rub the back off and your lettering is left. So I just went ahead and put that on there, and I'm just going to use it till it comes off, and we'll go back to that project later. And let me tell you, it took more than an hour for me to figure out how to print in the image, and I still didn't figure out how to do it. I had to go over and get my daughter to show me how to do it. But I know how to do it now, so we're going to come back to this project another time. But look at that. It's going to be cute. I like that. I'm going to fix it on that bottle and that cup. Let me write down that little whiteboard there. I'm keeping up with what I'm doing. I love the whiteboard. It helps me stay on track. Okay, let's get this cleaned up and go on to the next project. Project number 2. We got some paint, some glue, butcher block oil and stain. First time I'm using that brand. And some brown wax. I've had that can of brown wax for 4 years. It lasts a long time. Now I got these little hearts at the bins, but I'm sure you can find some similar at the Dollar Tree. These are some used stir sticks that somebody gave me. I think they're actually chopsticks, but they're a little bit nicer than the chopsticks you would get like at a restaurant. I'm sure you could order them probably off of Amazon. But they're very nice sticks, and I didn't want to throw them away, so I just came up with a little project for them. Little Valentine project. I'm sanding on the side over there because I got my trash can over there. Alright, we got them nice and clean. Wipe them down real good with some diaper wipes. Make sure there's no dust left on it. Look how pretty they are just washing them off. You need to get all your dust up from there because you don't want it to stick in that stain. And get it off your hands too. This stain, in my opinion, is nice. I really like it. It's the first time I've used this brand. And I think I paid about $18 for that little jar. But that little jar will go a long, long way with me. I've got some projects coming up that I want to use some food grade stain with, so it was worth it to me because I will be using it a lot. Normally I don't dip out the can either. Normally I put it in a little paper plate, but I was out of paper plates that day. Look at that. That's so cute. That's pretty. Wipe it down real good. Buff it up some. Now these little hearts were not quite thick enough for the ideal I had for this project, so I glued 2 together. Now when you're using that glue, I know it says you can paint on it, but when you're using stain, if you get the glue on the wood, it might show through. Let's see if it's going to show through. I got a little bit of glue on there. Yep. See that little teeny dot? That's your glue. But I'm going to be putting brown wax on it, so hopefully you won't be able to see it. Yeah, you can still see it a little bit, but I'm going to go with it anyway. I think it looks good. It looks okay. Got my little dab of glue on there. Glue the heart, hold it for a little bit, glue it on. Now, I didn't want to use hot glue because I'm thinking if we're going to be using this for a stir stick and a hot cup of coffee, I would not want hot glue in there. I don't think it would melt hot glue, but I felt safer with the top on it. Now here's how I'm packaging it to put it in my booth. I used those little cutting tools. I got those at Tractor Supply. Cut out cardboard. Printed up some little stickers saying what it is. It's called a tall cup stir stick. And that's just plain old cardboard left over from some kind of Christmas box. Get the little glue stick. The glue stick I feel is good enough for this. Alright, and I just glued it on there. Now this is going in my bender booth. So, I think it's perfectly fine. It's just a little way to display your handcraft. Somebody's going to look at it and know it's handmade. Alright, I put just a dab of hot glue on there to keep it on the cardboard, and then I realized, oh man, I covered up the letter, so I had to pull it off. And plus, it was a good opportunity for me to see it. This is the cello paper. It comes on a roll. You can get it where you buy gift bag supplies. I think I did get this roll at the Dollar Tree. Now here I'm thinking, oh, you know, if I glue this on, they won't be able to see like tape or whatever. It might make a cleaner look. But no, that hot glue is hot. It's melting that cello and burning my finger too. So I decided to go with clear tape instead. The hot glue did look better, but I don't think it was good. No, don't do it. Okay, now this is just a shoestring, like tying your shoe, bow. And look at the trouble I had. What is going on there? I was trying to get that little bow tied. And this is one-sided ribbon. I just do not like one-sided ribbon. See how the dots are only on one side? I don't like it. And after I use up this one-sided ribbon in my stash, unless I get a boatload for $1, I will not be buying no more because I just do not like it. Alright, now here on the back I got my tag for the price. Let's go on to project number 3. And this is just 2 little baskets I had out there in my stash, trying to work through the stash. Some more ribbon with only one side, some more little dots, and some twine. Some of that same color paint, and some water. And I'm trying to use up that paint too. I'm trying to go through my stash, use up these colors that I don't know why I have them. I would never paint a piece of furniture that color. I don't even know why I have that paint. So I'm going to be using it up. I don't know. I might would paint something for a little girl's room that color. Might be cute. Anyway, I'm just trying to use up all my stuff. And my first intention on this was just to paint this edge and put a bow on it. A little heart and a bow. But after I got to putting that paint on there, I really liked it. Look how pretty that is. That color is just beautiful on top of that natural wood. almost like a it's still pink, but it leans more to red. With once I watered it down and put it on top of that natural wood tone, and it went on so easy. I do love that about the Dixie Belle paints. They go on easy and they don't smell bad. I just do not like paint that smells bad. Do y'all save your little wood sticks off of those sponges when you're finished with them? I do. I save them because you know what that little stick is? It's just a dowel rod. I mean, you can use those little sticks for all kinds of things. I save them up. Just tear that sponge part off when it's no good, and I save the little sticks. Look at that color. That'd be pretty for Christmas, Valentine, 4th of July. Watch me go buy another jar of that now. Wipe it down some. It dries pretty fast too. I mean, I'm ready to go ahead and put the twine and all on it now. Alright, I want to thread that twine through that hole, so I'm putting a little bit of tape on it, making me a needle. Alright, there we go. And it just goes right through there. I didn't invent that, but I don't know who did, but ever who did, you smart. I learned that little trick many years ago, and I use it all the time. Use it with yarn, like thick yarn. Okay, we're just going to tie this in a little shoestring bow. Make sure they don't drag the ground or the tabletop. And right here is where I decided against using that ribbon, because I did not want to deal with that one side. So I just made a twine bow. And I really like the twine bow better. Look how cute that is. That's just, you can put some Valentine candies in it or some flowers. Okay, now I'm covering up my surface there where I've got that paint, because I'm not going to use paint on this one. This one I'm going to use. And I probably should not have used this because it's a little bit expensive. But a regular, like the antiquing wax, like that Waverly antiquing wax, is probably would have been a better choice. But you know how it is, crafters. I had that stain sitting there and I just didn't want to go out to the shop and get the antiquing wax. That's all it was, pure laziness. But it turned out beautiful. I got my little staining cloth there. Did my shoe shine wrap around my fingers. Y'all ever watch the videos of the people shining shoes? They take that little cloth and wrap it around their fingers like that. It's pretty neat. Look how good that looks. I love it. That is so cute. That looks like something you get at a high dollar store. Alright, let's get my hands cleaned off so we can put a little heart bow on this. Use that little tape trick again. Y'all, those little scissors are so cool. I got them at the Hobby Lobby, and man, I love them. We had a giveaway on our other channel when we got 100 subscribers, and we gave away a pair and we kept a pair. Our other channel is Woodberrie Cottage. That's my husband. He does daily devotions on there. So if you like daily devotions, check out Woodberrie Cottage. And I got a few DIY videos on there also. We got a really cool one on there where we took a dryer apart and made crafts out of it. A clothes dryer, yeah. Check that out. Okay, let's get this little bow going. My hands look sticky, but they're not. Just going to tie it on. Let's keep it simple. There we go. Look how cute that is. You can put some balls of yarn in there. Got to put a price tag on it. If you're working with putting stuff in your vendor booth, just go on and put your price tag on there time you finish it. I'm logging it into my book, what it is. Okay, so the first one is how much I paid for it and how much supplies I used. My second column there is how much I'm going to list it for. And when I list the item, say it's $8, the change is my inventory number. Like 60 cents, that's the inventory number for that item. Now I got my tags. I make my tags up like once a month. I just sit down and punch them all out. See how pretty that is? Now, my inventory's logged in. My tag's ready. All I gotta do is set them in the van and take them to my booth. When I get enough stuff in the van, I go down to the booth, fluff it up real good, take out stuff, move things around, put the new inventory in. Cute! Alright, let's go on to project number 4. Now, this project is still a stir stick. I'm still working on these stir sticks. These are some wooden spoons or utensils. You can pick them up at the thrift stores, the Dollar Trees, wherever. They're so cheap. So I just drawed me a little heart on there. Now, I know in this video that jigsaw looks like it might be a little close to my hand, but it's not. My hand's way, way far off from that blade. So I'm just using that jigsaw to cut out what I drew on that stick. It's kind of rough, and that's going to be okay because we're going to sand. Now, if you had a scroll saw, I think that would be more proper or easy to use with a scroll saw. And I do have a scroll saw, but I'm working in the house today, so I'm just going to use the jigsaw. Let's get this one cut out. And like I said, wooden spoons and stuff, they're so cheap. You can get a bag full for hardly nothing. Like I said, my hand is nowhere near that blade. I know it looks like it in this video, but it's not. Okay, look how rough cut those are. Going back with that same stain, some sandpaper. Got all my fingers there. Here's one that I've already sanded really good and put some of that stain on. And that's supposed to be a heart, but I'm telling you, it looks like a chicken bone. Oh boy. Let's see if it's gonna fit in the cup. Oh, look at there. It looks cute. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm not gonna sell these. I'm just gonna keep one for myself and one for Steven. He's our director, project director for both YouTube pages, and one for Rachel. She does our written content. Okay, now here's how I'm gonna sand it. Sanding it is how you're gonna make your heart. See that corner on that table? That's gonna go in the crevice there and just really make that crevice come out. So really you're sculpting this with sandpaper is basically what you're doing. And get that handle real good, open up that wood so it'll take that stain. And just keep working with that sandpaper until you got it sculpted the way you want it. Clean up your surface. You don't want to get any sanding into your stain. And I've already used mine several times. I like it. But if I get that scroll saw out, I might make some more to put into the booth. Maybe with some Easter eggs on it for Easter. What would you put on that for Mother's Day? I don't know what I would put on it for Mother's Day. But they're pretty neat. Look at that. And easy to do if you know how to use a jigsaw. Cute little project to use with those wooden spoons. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks!